Oh gosh, what is he doing? Oh god, what is he doing? Guys, he just jumped into the pit. Oh my god! Oh my god. He's, oh, he's dead. Hey guys, and welcome to Seriously Sims. My name is Starletta, Star for short, and today we are going to be playing Sims Medieval. Okay, so last time when we played, we actually completed the First Steps quest. So this time what we're going to do is we are going to be doing our next quest. We already placed one of our buildings out of the 13 that we need to place for this ambition. The first one that we placed is the Jacobin Cathedral, and we actually created our next hero, which is the Shepherdess Aurora. She is our Jacobin priestess. And I don't know if you guys actually watched my last one, but she is... I found that we have created this kind of Disney-themed kingdom, which was an accident. Our kingdom's name is Lestan. Then we have Killian, who was Killian Jones, who was Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, and now we have Aurora, who is Sleeping Beauty. So I think we're kind of stick with that theme, and then we'll see how that goes. So we're gonna pick our next quest. The next quest that we have up is the Power Grab. Did they take it away? They did! Oh my goodness, they took away Power Grab. Okay, so last time we had Power Grab as the next quest, but they added some other ones. It looks like they added like Crab Bandit and Royal Review, and then they also added King for a Day and the Fisherman's Challenge, which I think that one was there before. But anyway, what we're going to do is we still have 0 RP because we used some of our RP to purchase or to build the cathedral. So we're gonna do another quest so that we can get more RP and place another building. So let's see what we want to do. In my last one I said that I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I guess today I'm supposed to be a fighter. You can either do the Bloody Harvest, which is, you would either need a Monarch, a Spy, or a Knight, or you can do Fur Protest, which you could use any sim for this one, but you don't receive as much benefits. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bite the bullet here, and we're going to go with Bloody Harvest because we really need that security, because we don't have any, and we definitely need that culture, and we have plenty of room for culture. So let's build that up. This one costs 2 quest points, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. So we'll receive 20 RP, so we'll be able to place 2 more buildings at least. And then we'll get 1,250 simoleons and 1,320 XP for our Monarch, since we have to choose a Monarch because we don't have a Spy or a Knight. I think this will actually put our Monarch into probably level 4, maybe 5, depending on how long this quest takes. I'm gonna see if I can not make this one as long as the last one. So, what is the... Oh, it doesn't have one. Okay, so I will protect the people, says Lord Killian. The chinchilla menace had to be stopped. Every second they lurked near the town, lives were in danger. It was time for a hero to step forward and face these monsters in the wild, bloody combat. So let's play. What is Killian doing today? Dire Chinchillas, the bane of any developing nation. They came, they ate, they destroyed. This time it would have to be different. It was the monarch's duty to prevent the savage little critters from stripping the flesh from Lestan's bones. Time for some furry justice, he said. Anybody ever notice that Sims has this thing with furry creatures? Like, they have llamas everywhere, and then they have chinchillas. Dire chinchillas. Evil chinchillas, which, I don't know, I think it's funny. Alright, so our very first thing that we need to do is go to the forest, but real quick before I do that, I'm actually gonna boost our focus meter. I know it's already boosted, but I'm just gonna real quick boost it some more. I'll see you guys back here when I actually boost our focus meter a little bit further. Okay guys, so I actually made our focus meter a little bit better. What I'm going to do now is we're actually going to, real quick, just do our daily tasks so that we don't have to worry about them later. So right now we have to write a treaty of ongoing peace, and then we have to ask 2 citizens about life in Lestan. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and we're going to, real quick, write a treaty of ongoing peace. That guy's going to get up shortly. Alright, now we're going to ask 2 citizens about life in Lestan. So we made a really good relationship earlier on with Ivan. So we're going to ask Ivan about how it is to live in Lestan. Oh, there's a bookshelf back here. Huh. I didn't know that there was a bookshelf back there. My poor Sims could have been reading and getting an education, and I had no idea. Alright, so he asked, and we have to ask one other person. So I have to actually find somebody who doesn't mind me talking to them. Let's see. Oh, Megan! This is the lady that we helped last time. She's a servant. So we actually helped her because somebody beat her up and not beat her up. They pushed her in the mud and called her names. And we put the person who did it in the stocks. So we're actually going to talk to her, and we're going to have a good relationship with Megan. Maybe Megan will like hold a bigger role in the kingdom later on. That would be cool. People say that Maid Celestria is so beautiful that she gets discounts at all the village stores just by smiling. Well, lucky her. Alright, so we're going to ask her about living in Lestan, and then we'll see how we'll go and actually do our quest. Look, his hubris is getting in the way again. Oh well. Okay, so let's go to the forest and we'll actually get going here. Let's follow him around. Alrighty, what's going on here? A good hunter always scouts out the situation before jumping in. I mean, I think that's a good idea. I don't see why it wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, I would want to know if I was going to get eaten by dire chinchillas. Could you imagine? They have tiny little mouths. Alright, so I'm going to real quick send him on an adventure, and then we'll scout for chinchillas. I'll see you after our adventure. Unless I have a choose your own adventure. Oh wait, I do have a choose your own adventure. Okay, so walking along, Lord Killian looked up to see a gnarled dwarf of a man approaching from the other direction. When he got close, he opened his ratty jacket and revealed some ancient books. Books for sale, he croaked, the rarest and most valuable in the land. You would be a fool to pass up a deal like this. So, we can either buy a book or pass it on. Right now, the book costs 250 simoleons, and right now we only have 276. Wasn't I just complaining about how my Sims could have been getting an education? And I have these mana stones, so I feel like I could sell those, and I could probably harvest this stuff and sell it at the shops. So I think I'm going to buy the book, grin and bear it, and then we'll just go and trade some stuff later. The dwarf grinned and took Lord Killian's money. You shouldn't be disappointed. I'll even give you a free sample of my other wares, he said, as he pulled out the oldest and most ragged of his books and handed it over. The book filled Killian with an odd feeling of warmth as he touched it. I would imagine a smith of some skill would find that book most interesting, the little man shouted over his shoulder as he darted away. So we received a manual of blacksmithing, the Watcher's Blade, and received a manual of blacksmithing the legendary Angel's Talon. Okay, so perfect. Last time we had a choose your own adventure type thing, and we had to choose between safety and power. For our kingdom, I chose safety, and we received some really good armor. Not the best, but we did receive this armor, which actually, I think I'll equip that because right now we're just using the basic armor, which we can actually sell this chainmail. So we'll sell that chainmail to get some of our money back, and then when the blacksmith actually when we actually create a blacksmith, we'll probably make the Watcher's blade. That way we can actually have a really good blade instead of this one, which only has 3 attack and 5 weight. So we'll handle that later. But for now, I'll see you back later when this adventure's over, and then I'll come back to you after we've scouted for the chinchillas. Alright, so we have found the chinchillas. By the Watcher, these chinchillas are most dire. Look at them, they're eating somebody's femur. Holy crap. Alright, so he'll come back out. There we go. Alright, so by the Watcher, I never imagined so many of the cursed rodents. They looked so evil. I'll need help if I'm to remove them from the kingdom. Alright, so we've got to remove them from the kingdom. Discuss chinchillas with Elder Hunter Mord. Alright, so I guess we'll discuss the chinchillas with him. And then we'll probably go and sell some stuff at the shops, and then we'll head down for our nighttime routine. So the rumors are true then. The monsters of the old world have come back? This is dire news. He thinks he's funny. This is dire news. If you intend to stop these beasts from ravaging your town, you'll need my help. I noticed you have a pit beast in the center of town. Meet me there. Well, he certainly is a colorful character, strange or not. I need help from someone experienced. I have no idea how to tackle so many beasts. Look at this guy. Colorful. He looks pretty bland to me. This bush is more colorful than this guy. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna head to the shops and sell some stuff. Probably harvest these wildflowers here so we can get some stuff. Excuse me, guys. And then probably do a little tiny bit of fishing so that we can have some meals. I'm going to speed this up so that you guys don't have to sit there and wait and watch while our young monarch fishes and goes to the shops. I'm probably going to sell these mana stones, this chainmail if I can, and then I'll sell some of this stuff like the grassweed and the blood moss, and we'll see how it goes from there. See you guys soon. Okay guys, so there was a little bit of change of plans, so our monarch got a little hungry and a little tired before we could go visit the shops, so I sent him to go eat, and now he's sleeping. While he's sleeping, we get to do another choose your own adventure type thing, but with dreams. So, a restless sleep quickly develops into a parade of monstrosities. Horrific visions of all slathering over the prone and helpless Lord Killian. No matter which way he turned, the horrors pressed even closer. So we can either confront the horrors or run. Lord Killian saw little choice but to challenge the wicked phantoms head-on, or terror-filled Lord Killian's heart. His only chance to survive was to run far away. So, I think what we're going to do is confront our horrors because Lord Killian is chivalrous and he's adventurous, and I don't feel like he would run. So, the last time we ran, in the last episode of our Let's Play, we actually ran from a bear, and the bear actually mauled us. So, I think we're going to confront our horrors and see how this goes. So, let's confront those horrors. Alright, so Lord Killian buried his fear and turned to face the encroaching nightmares. Shouting in defiance, he struck at the inky phantoms, but to no effect. Their dark claws and fangs slashed painfully from every direction. Heaving with terror, Killian was overpowered and drawn down into anguish, only to awaken shaking and covered with sweat. It would be several minutes before he could fall back to a light sleep. We received a nightmare buff. Oh no, look at that. It's minus 10 focus. Normally during the nighttime, we do a really good job of building our progress over here on the quest performance, but I don't think tonight we're going to actually do a good job with the quest performance. So, hopefully after we sleep and after I do the morning routine, I'll check you guys back afterwards and then we'll see how he's doing by then. Hopefully we can get into gold before the end of the morning routine and by the time that I get back from the shops. So morning routine, shops, and then I'll be back with you when we go to the pit of judgment to meet that guy. So see you then. Okay, guys, so we went to the shops and we sold a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the we sold all the blood moss, and then we sold like wildflowers and stuff. We did not sell the chainmail. As you can see, it's still in our inventory there because it would only give us one simoleon, and in the grand scheme of things, one simoleon doesn't really mean much. So what we're gonna do? Well, we already blew all of our money. We got about 600 simoleons from all of that, but I actually just turned around and spent it. I bought more apples and I bought more barley and spices and stuff, so that we can continue to make these big meals so that we won't have to keep cooking every single day. On our way back from the shops, we actually have another choose your own adventure. So, as Killian picked his way past the village market stalls, he stumbled upon a curious and suspicious cavalcade of traveling minstrels. A sprightly clothed jester skipped forward and offered to sell Lord Killian a tangled sprig of fragrant, refreshing mystery herbs. So we can either buy them or walk away. The band of entertainers seemed harmless enough, and they certainly knew how to have fun. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to take a little nibble of the foreign herbs. What would happen? We can do that, or Lord Killian wouldn't be fooled by the bright colors, hypnotic music, and laughter. These traveling con artists and thieves were after one thing: gold simoles. Every offer was surely a scam. So, guys, we only have 17 simoleons left. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can either buy them or walk away. But again, I feel as though Killian, being adventurous, would actually go for it. So to stick with Killian's uh, theme here, I think we're gonna go for it, even though it's gonna only leave us with 7 simoleons. But luckily, with The Sims Medieval, we don't have to worry about paying bills because he is, after all, the monarch. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Lord Killian looked around nervously before wolfing down the herb sprig in one gulp. Length thanked the colorful minstrel and continued on his shopping. Soon after, he felt a warm and invigorating wave of freshness tickling his entire body from the inside out. Feeling carefree, Killian smiled happily at each person he saw in the village. We have received an uplifted buff. Guys, we just did drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs. They're super, super bad for you. Unless they're prescribed by a doctor, then you should probably take them. But, don't follow in Killian's footsteps, even though it gave us an uplifted buff. Don't do drugs. Alright, so we're back from the village shops, or he's about to be. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to meet that guy who's over here at the Judgment Zone. And I don't know if you can hear, but the pit monster is actually making some scary noises. Of course he's not going to make noises now. Fine. That beast always did give me the chills. I should speak with Elder Hunter Mord. Alright, let's go speak with this guy. We're still in silver, guys. We're not even at gold yet. It's kind of depressing. I mean, I know we're about to switch over to gold, but still. Everybody's just chit-chatting today. Alright, don't get ahead of yourself, Sonny. You're nowhere near ready to take on one of those things. Watch and learn what you'll need to fight these monsters. Okay. Oh gosh, what is he doing? Oh god, what is he doing? Guys, he just jumped into the pit. Oh my god! Oh my god. He's, oh. He's dead. He's dead. Just throwing up zodiac symbols. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Guys, I don't think he's gonna make it. I mean, I think he has to make it, but maybe not. I mean, the Sims are ruthless. Oh, we actually have to watch. No wonder it's not stopping. We have to watch the fight. Poor guy. He's just been being thrown around because I haven't watched. Is he gonna win, guys? Do you think he's gonna win? Oh. It sounds like he's killing my pit beast. That's not a good thing. That's where I send all the bad people. I don't think he should kill my pit beast. I like her outfit. Okay. Oh my god, he's doing it again. We're gonna speed this up. Alright, I'm gonna stop watching this. I'm wondering if there's a glitch. No glitch, guys. No glitch. Or maybe there is? Okay, well, that was a very long fight, guys. I thought we experienced a glitch, but I guess not. Okay, so, he is panting, and I think he should be, because that was a long fight, and he kept jumping in. Two things happened. So, first he's talking to us. So he said, "Stick with me, kid, and you'll be doing that in no time. Now let's talk training." I don't know if I want to train with this guy. This guy is nuts. Anyway, the second thing that happened is Killian reached Monarch level 3, so now we can do a whirling takedown in special combat, and then our fighting proficiency has slightly increased. So both, well, that's at least a good thing. I don't know about this training. This guy is crazy. So let's real quick talk to this guy about training, and then we're going to have to actually focus on our daily tasks because we have 6 hours left to pass an edict, and then we have 8 hours left to hear 3 petitions, which means we get to hold court. Yay! Alright, so let's fix this up. Now, don't go jumping in that pit like I did. Odds are you'd be chewed up and spit out. You're not ready. Not yet. First, I need to test your combat abilities. Come at me. Alright, hold on, bruh. Let's go and actually chill over here in the throne room for a bit. Let's pass this edict, and then we'll real quick hold court, and then we'll hold our nightly and morning routines. He'll sleep a little bit, and then hopefully we'll get trained so that we can not die. Alright, so it looks like we don't have a very good choice again. Like last episode, Craft Hole has the benefits of both of these, and Tredony does not have a good benefit. So either we can melt down excess Tredonian gold reserves to gild newly crafted arms and armor, or we can transfer revenue from Tredonian taxes to programs that support underprivileged mud pushers and Craft Hole. So last time I chose this one. I think what I'm going to do is that again. Sorry guys, my phone is going off. And we'll just propose that, and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, so edicts. We're going to propose or monitor the edict support. The throne will support the families of any builder injured while on the job until the builder can return to work. I think that's a really good thing to support, so let's do that. Let's call for a vote. Alright, let's just do this one because it benefits the Builders Guild, and it looks like they can just use a little bit more help so that we can actually have their full support. Now let's hold court real quick, and then we'll proceed with our nightly routine. So, as far as I'm aware, this is the first time we've ever actually held court. So what happens is you sit here in this chair, and you listen to people. So it looks like Shepherdess Aurora has an issue. So let's hear what she has to say. My father will not allow me to marry, but I am in love and wish to marry my sweetheart. May I have permission by royal decree? Either we can grant her wish as love conquers all, or we can deny her wish because she needs to learn to obey and respect her elders. So I think probably letting her get married is a good thing, even though priests aren't really allowed to get married in the first place, but it's The Sims, who cares? So, granted. Thank you, Your Highness. My sweetheart and I are truly in your debt. Lord Killian's popularity has increased. He is now liked within the kingdom. Perfect. Alright, let's speed this up so that we can get another petition up here. Alright, looks like somebody needs our help. Jolene? Was that her name? Jolene? Okay. My liege, I ask you to fund a voyage into the unknown. I shall sail in your name and discover the secrets of the world around us. Knowledge, treasure, glory, these things can be yours. You know what? I kind of regret purchasing all that food and stuff, because now we can't say yes. We can't fund it because we don't have 100 simoleons. Well, shoot. Now we're going to have to say absolutely not. Darn it. Okay, well, we're going to have to go with this one. My highest level of concern begins with me. Everything else in the world exists in concentric rings of lessening importance as they get further away from me. Once you go outside the area I have direct rule over, interest drops off sharply. I'm going to say no. Darn it. I mean, his hubris is whatever. He definitely is conceited, but darn it, I really wish that we could send them. But I was so sure you'd say yes. Well, at least that didn't have any effect on us. Hopefully it's not another one that we actually have to pay for. I seek guidance. The neighbor always leaves out food and attracts stray dogs. They're mean. They taunt our chickens and eat our shoes. What should we do? They eat your shoes! Alright, so either they can bribe you or they can move their family. So for a donation to the royal coffers, I will sentence your neighbor to death, ensuring that the dogs will move away. Or move your family. Here's a simple solution. Move your house where there aren't any dogs living nearby. Both of these seem like a very bad choice, but I feel like moving their family isn't really helping or solving the problem. But I also don't think that we should sentence their neighbor to death. I just feel like that's a really bad choice. What? Okay, well, I mean, if they move their house, at least nobody gets hurt. But, I mean, I think that there's going to be stray dogs anyway. Let's just move their family. At least they'll be away from that neighbor, and the neighbor doesn't have to die. I mean, leaving out... Why isn't there an option just to decree that you can't leave food outside? Okay, so, yes, I see. I guess I'll get right on that. Thanks. Lord Killian's popularity has increased. Okay. Okay, I chose the right thing, so that's good. I was kind of thinking that maybe we should choose to sentence them to death because I feel like the person wouldn't have been happy with that choice, but whatever. So we completed our 2 tasks. I'm going to do our nightly routine, going to eat, send him to bed, wake up, and then as long as he doesn't have any dreams, I'm going to send him through his morning routine, and then I'll meet you guys back here in the throne room. I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so we're back. Back in the throne room. He's happy. We're doing good. Alright, so let's real quick just take care of these 2 daily things, daily tasks, and then we'll get back to everything that we're supposed to do. So the first one is we need to write 2 new laws. So let's just real quick write 2 new laws. Alrighty, 1 and 2, and then we need to go hunt and kill a great boar in the forest. So hunt and kill a great boar. And let's follow our Lord Killian. Maybe we'll have a choose your own adventure. Oh look, we got 50 some odd dollars. Simoleons. Gotta get used to calling them simoleons. Okay, so Killian tracked down in the large black forest bear to its feeding ground. Okay, we already read this in the last thing. So we got 4 choice hunks of meat. That's fantastic. Alright, so we completed our 2 daily tasks. We need to spar with Elder Hunter Mord. So let's go over here and let's actually choose to spar. His hubris is showing. But we're actually doing pretty good as far as our focus meter, which is really, really, really good. So right now we're holding a balance stance, and then we have a restful dance. So you can either fight in an easy stance to conserve stamina, or a balanced stance which fight normally using just simple battle techniques. So I think right now we're going to stick with balanced, and we'll see how this goes. Looks like we're pretty evenly matched. Not anymore. Alright, looks like we won. What is it going to say about that? Ha, good. That beast must have taken more out of me than I thought, but your form still needs work. Luckily, I've worked something out beforehand. Constable, arrest this man! What's that supposed to mean? What? Wait, I'm the king. What are you talking about? Uh-oh, it looks like Killian's in trouble. The constable is coming to arrest him. What? I'm the king. Well, Killian's the king. You may have some combat skill, but that means nothing when you're alone in the dark in their territory. What? Alright, so we have to listen to Elder Hunter Mord while being pelted in the face with tomatoes and eggs. Fabulous. If you think your size or your speed can save you from their razor-sharp fangs, you're wrong. Dead wrong. Your best chance for survival is to form a stance just like this one, low to the ground. Dire Chinchilla teeth are made for opening their prey's necks. In this stance, you'll be less likely to lose your head. Alright, so we're in the stocks because he wants us to stand like this so that we don't lose our head. Stay low, stay quiet, strike fast, and you may just make it through this, constable. Oh, you might just make it through this. Constable, we're through here. So now we're going to be let through. You might not like my methods, Lord Killian, but you can't argue with my results. Look at me, I'm still alive. Bwahaha! Alright, so now we have a choice to make. So what's this choice? How should Lord Killian proceed? This guy is nuts and he's dangerous. I'll fight the beast on my own. Or this guy is nuts and I like it. He may be the only chance Lestan has. So I feel we should listen to him. Let's listen to him. That seems like fun. I'm ready to continue my training. What's next? I mean, the worst that can happen is that we stay at what we're doing now and it doesn't affect anything at all. So this says, that's the spirit, son. While training is important, it's also important to be well equipped. When I heard about this infestation, I sent off for my suit of chinchilla slaying armor with special neck protection. To earn it, you must prove to me you're ready. Jump in that pit. I believe in you, Killian. Oh. Being that our focus meter is so low, I feel like maybe we should actually do something else before we actually jump in that pit. So let's go on an adventure to actually rise our focus meter, and then let's also see if we can gain some XP, because I feel like the stronger that he is as a monarch, the better chance he'll have of surviving the pit. So Lord Killian was wandering through the forest when he heard some chanting and drumming in the distance, making his way stealthily through the brush. Oh, it's the elves! So what we're going to do is we're going to spy on them, because last time that actually proved pretty good. We got some mana stones, so maybe this time we'll get some mana stones too. Oh! Lord Killian crept forward and tried to keep quiet, but tripped on a creeper vine and flew headlong into the dancing elves' midst. To shrill shrieks of horror and surprise, the skittish elves stampeded for their lives, trampling poor Killian under their big blue feet. Aching, Lord Killian got up and searched the area, but could not find nothing but a few miserable shards of quartz. So we got some quartz, so I guess that's good. We got some XP, but we were trampled by elves. Well, so that backfired. We were supposed to get a good buff, not a bad buff. So at least we got a good adventure buff. At least there's that. Yeah, so let's Alright, so I'm going to actually have him sleep. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright guys, so now we're back, and now we have to go see if we'd like to jump in this pit. Yay! I think. Hopefully we won't die. I mean, so far, it hasn't been good for our monarch. I mean, the first quest we did really good, but so far this round hasn't been very good for our poor monarch. So I guess we're jumping into the pit. Let's see how this goes. Cross your fingers, guys. I hope that wasn't his last meal and last sleep. I mean, he's happy. Hopefully he'll die happy if he dies. That stance, though. You go, Prince. You go, Killian. I just completed the Leap of Faith for 5 points awarded to your Watcher achievement level. Take a trip down the Judgment Pit lane. Well. This guy never told us anything about how to keep alive when we're fighting this pit beast. Oh my god, we lived. Oh my god, he did it. I can't believe I won. Now where's my armor? Alrighty, kid, don't get cocky. This beast is one thing, but chinchillas are an entirely different monster. I'll meet you at the forest. You're ready now. And we're almost at platinum, guys. That's exciting. Well, that skyrocketed his hubris, and now we're moderately injured. So let's handle these two things before we actually head over to the forest. We need to hear 3 petitions, and we need to ask 2 citizens about life in Leston. So we're going to ask our good friend Ivan, and then I wonder where the maid is. Where's Megan? Megan's not here. Megan! Megan? No, that's Dame. We'll just wait here for Megan. Megan's the servant. She should be here. It's 10 a.m. She's got work to do. Megan. Guys, we made platinum. We need to make more friends. We can't just wait around for Megan all day.
Oh, Raylan Imsel.
Va, Jodinum. Sabrofin.
Canopsis. Va, Laquenit.
Oh, look, Megan! Megan, wait, come back, Megan!
Clearsum.
Megan. Darn it, Megan, stop it. But Megan, we're friends. I guess Megan doesn't consider me a friend anymore.
Va, Jodinum. Va, Lawagrim.
Va, Vachesik. Sudablar, Yarset.
Northiyag, Teshima Fome, Lenhev, Jibet, Kuni.
Do you think it's too early to roughhouse with her? I didn't think things like that happened back then.
Dunefrain, Empimal Konif Panok, Siten Domish Panok.
Fleagram,
Wogan
Kensipur,
ta Veni.
Logrim, Va Crozum, Stab
Harry
Bain,
Jess.
Salafrem.
Oh.
Va, Qualic.
Okay, so now we're going to hear 3 petitions. We have a little bit of money, so hopefully nobody will ask for anything too expensive if they want to petition for something that costs me money. I felt really bad that I couldn't actually send that person to go and adventure, because, I mean, Killian's an adventurer. That's what he would want, but... So our first petition says, I want my son to learn the trade that has been in our family for generations, but he wants to join the theater and travel the world. I don't know what to do. Either you can have him follow his heart or get out of here. The boy must follow his own path. That's all any of us can do. If you love him, you must set him free. Or, the monarch says, the monarch is not here to solve your every trifling quandary. I have a kingdom to run. Be gone. I think follow his heart's probably going to be the good thing. I guess you're right, Your Majesty. I will support my son no matter what he decides. Lord Killian's popularity has increased. Cool. So, you know, Killian, helping families one problem at a time. I'm with you there, Killian. Not falling asleep, but... It's quite cold in my house right now. I think it's 64 degrees, guys. It's cold. Alright, so what is this guy gonna ask us? My neighbor's pig broke into my yard and ate my cabbages. It's a cabbage disaster. I demand recompense for the 2 cabbages I lost. Recompense. Okay, so it cost us 3 simoles. So I did ask if it was something that it wouldn't be too much. So either we can say okay, or really. Fine, here's 3 gold simoles for your cabbages, happy, or dear me, how will the kingdom survive after the loss of 2 whole cabbages? Get out of here, solve your own problems. So I don't think his popularity is going to increase at all if we do the second choice. So we'll give the guy $3. Call it a day. I am most happy the gold may replace my cabbages, but your actions have restored my faith in justice. Lord Killian's popularity has slightly increased. I mean, it only costs 3 simoles. I mean, come on. Draven. Oh! 150, guys. Seriously? I'm ruined. A freak frost suddenly descended on my farm and destroyed all of my tomatoes. Why does this keep happening to me? Well, we can't help them. I would hate to go without your world-famous tomatoes. Perhaps a little gold will help you recover from your losses. The cost is 150 gold simoles. Or, what we have to choose, it's lesson time. A good farmer must prepare for lean years. Natural disasters, even bizarrely localized ones such as yours, are bound to happen. Next year, your crop will be stronger. I really hope we don't lose popularity over this, because... Oh no! Our popularity is slightly decreased. Guys, we gotta make money. Guys, we have got to make money. We're poor. We're a poor kingdom. I mean, this is only our second, thing. Only our second adventure, quest, whatever, but we have to make some money. This poor guy can't help his people because he only has 94 simoleons. I mean, the first farmer that came to us about his cabbage probably has more money than us. So real quick, let's run. We just ran to the shops and I didn't tell you guys what I was doing, but that's what we're doing. I'm actually going to sell some of this bear meat that we've been getting because I haven't been using the bear meat for anything, and at least that'll give us 330 simoles. That way we can Sell one of those. That way we can actually make some progress, because I feel like we are not making much progress right now. And we can sell this quartz too. It's only 5 simoles, but 5 times 10 is 50, and that'll help. So we got 486 plus 94, so we'll make a good bit of money off of that. We have 580 simoles now. So at least there's that. It's nighttime. I'm going to say I'm going to meet you guys back here after he sleeps. It looks like these days have been going by super fast. So I'll meet you guys back here after he sleeps and eats some food. Okay guys, so it is now 3 a.m. and our Lord Killian is going to meet this hunter moored in the forest, or by the forest, which is coincidentally where we met him. I say there's chinchillas inside of him. He's just all chinchillas. He's part of the chinchilla conspiracy. We're traveling. So we still have minor scratches, which is gonna last for the next 6 hours. I should ask him for the armor before I head into the forest once more, which, yes.
Va, Elba.
So we do have a platinum performance, which is super good. Ah, yes, the armor. Would you care to learn about the origins of this armor before you do righteous battle with the beasts in the forest? Sure. Should Lord Killian hear the legend, I don't care, let's just get this over with, or you have been very helpful to me, so I will listen. I'll listen. Let's listen to this guy. Good, I won't take up much of your time, but maybe it will help you to understand. I grew up not too far away from here, actually. I was a shy little boy, but had loving parents and the support of a caring and peaceful village that was before the Chillas came. It was night when they came. We heard sounds, short screams that would suddenly halt in a wet gurgle. My father guessed that they likely to go for the throat. Then he heard them outside of our own hut. My father was no hunter, but when forced to protect his family, he became something different. He fought hard, ending several of the little beasts and never giving up, even when they killed him. Mother used her body to shield me from a hurricane of tiny teeth and claws. They died driving away the herd. I survived. That day I vowed to become a chinchilla slayer, to rid the world of every last one of the fiends. I learned from the greatest fighters in the world and invented my own anti-chinchilla fighting form. I forged this armor as a symbol to strike fear into their little hearts. I did these things so that no other child would grow up without parents. And now, Lord Killian, I pass the mantle on to you. I bestow upon you my armor and the title of Chinchilla Slayer. Now go and kill every last one of them. Killian, what are you doing? You're supposed to go in there and fight. You can't be fighting this guy and getting hurt.
J-leg.
Whatever. Alright, so let's go fight these chinchillas. Oh wait, we have to equip the armor. Okay. Alright, now we can go fight these chinchillas. Fur hunt it is. The Dire Chinchillas have been defeated and the city was safe once more. We did it! Quest completed! Yay! Alright, you've completed the quest at platinum level. Absolutely! absolutely amazing. So, with the help of a mysterious new friend, Lord Killian had done the impossible. He stared a colony of dire chinchillas in their glowing, soulless eyes and lived to tell the tale. Lord Killian protected his people from the monsters, saving Lestan from a horrible fate. So we got more than what we bargained for, guys. We got 40 RP instead of 20. And then we got 2 security and 2 culture. I was only expecting 2 security and 1 culture and a little less RP, but I guess because of the fact that we did the platinum level, we got more. Not only that, but we got 2,000 simoles, and then we also reached our monarch level went from level 3 to level 5, and it's almost through level 5. So that is amazing. He's halfway through his monarch levels, only in 2 quests. So now we have a little notification here besides everything else that's going on. As the renown of Lestan grew, its political standings amongst the various foreign territories also rose. Before long, Lestan found itself in dire need of grand accommodations to house the ever-increasing flow of visiting foreign dignitaries. So, with the flurry of activity and peasants groaning, the grand reception hall was finally unveiled. So, we just got a new section of our castle, which I don't think counts towards the buildings, but I'll check. Yeah, we only have... Oh, no, it does. Okay, so we have this one, and then this counts as a building, which is interesting. I didn't know that. So we now have 2 buildings, which this one didn't cost us anything, which is awesome. So with the new level 5, we can now do a mortal blow for combat moves. We also have furious onslaught, and fighting proficiency has increased. So now that we have 40 RP, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to place some buildings for our heroes. And the price has greatly increased. But I think what we're going to do first is we're actually going to do, since we have this, I think we're actually going to place our knight. Or maybe... Yeah, I think we're going to do our spy quarters. I love doing the spy stuff just because it's so much fun. So hopefully within the next couple quests we can actually work with the spy. So for 30 RP we're actually going to place this building, and then we're also going to use the furnish button because I don't feel like furnishing it. And it comes pretty well furnished to begin with. So we're going to furnish that, and then we're going to add our new spy, which we can either use Keon Coy or Constance Mayberry. So, excuse me, the last one that we did was a female. Our monarch is male, so I think we're going to go with another male hero. He's going to be... He'll be our spy. So I'm gonna just real quick pick a name. Figure out his voice. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that, so that I'll just speed up this process. Here we go. Okay, so I think I've settled on Philip Harlow. Philip is the name of the prince from Sleeping Beauty. So we've already picked out Aurora, so I think we're gonna choose Philip, and obviously we're not sticking with last names, so let's just go with this one. Philip Harlow it is.
Vem Sladune.
I think we're gonna go with that. Alright, so now I gotta pick his skin tone, which I feel like I'm gonna make him like kind of in the middle, and he's not gonna have much of a 5 o'clock shadow, but we're gonna make him a little bit older, maybe about middle. And then we're going to make him a little bit more buff because he's going to be our spy. And then spy traits. Ooh, what should a spy be? So I feel like a spy should be... feel like a spy should be adventurous because, you know, spies should be... Oh, or you know what? Let's do dedicated. He'll be dedicated, and then he'll be eloquent, because I feel like spies should be eloquent just because of the fact that they need to talk their way out of a lot of stuff. And as far as anything else goes, his fatal flaw... Let's do weak constitution, which is not... You know what? Maybe we shouldn't. We'll leave that for later. A cowardly spy. Let's do cruel. Let's do cruel, because I feel like a spy sometimes would be cruel. As far as his hair goes, I'm kind of digging that. But I feel like let's change the color. We still have the color wheel, guys. Since this is Sims 3, we have the color wheel. Let's make it red. Let's make it a little darker red. There we go. And then his eyebrows, I really like that kind of slit in his eyebrows, so we're going to keep that. And we're going to make it match the base color. Give him a goatee type thing. Give him a slimmer face. Let's change his eyes a little bit. Give him a thinner nose. Go with those lips. And then I like guys in eyeliner. I will not apologize for that. As far as the clothes, I feel like they should stick with the theme. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the monarch has like these dark blue robes. So, let's kind of stick with that dark blue. I don't want you to be able to see that cross. I don't like that cross. Is there better? Like, can we... No, don't save changes. I want to see if there's better clothes for a spot. Oh, here we go. This will be better. This will work. I like this. We're gonna go with this. Alright, so this is our spy. Philip Harlow. Alright guys, well, that's it. Thank you for joining me again today for another episode of the Sims Medieval Let's Play. I hope to see you guys again next time. Again, I post every week, so I'll see you guys again next week. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment down below talking about your favorite part out of this this episode, and then subscribe if you haven't already, and just hit that little bell so that you can get notifications about whenever I post videos or try to communicate with you guys. Alright, see you guys later!